2-1. Middleton, Giannis, Lopez, Brogdon, and Eric Bledsoe, the normal starting five. And odds with teammates and the organization, a story that grows by the day. Thibodeau told us this morning some of what...
Organization and as a team, they appear to have dumbed it down and said, we're not the stresses. They adjust so well to changing the game to what the fans want to see.
Taj Gibson coaxes it to Jeff Teague. Teague snaps it through.
Better for it. Is it a distraction? Maybe a preseason game isn't really going to tell the whole story, but they've come out strong so far.
Lopez from the
We just have to try to focus as much as us and not get caught up in that circus over there.
Players also told me how grateful they feel to be on.
Steve, some circuses arrive without warning. They show up in town, you don't know they're coming, and it's tough to plan for those.
I'm telling you. Look at Giannis showing that.
I'm not the most talented, but I play hard. And he's been going after some talented young players who apparently he thinks don't play hard. Lopez, both Lopez brothers not known for their rebounding. Alley-oop to Giannis. Tight to the rim. He finds Middleton, and the Bucks are able to get something out of it.
Okay. So to have some of these big bodies like this in the right spots and rebounding as a team is the key.
Yes! It rolls around and down for Antetokounmpo. Classic. Giannis, 6.5 minutes to play. One-on-one is different than 1-on-3 or 1-on-4, as we've seen Giannis so many times. That was a 1-on-3, and he kicks it out. Ersan Ilyasova taking it out to a maker, not just a shooter.
No doubt about it. And the ball movement is Derrick Rose.
Play in the first. Well, this building is spectacular. If you haven't seen it, make sure you do. Three-pointer, Brogdon.
Or if they have a Louisville mug, but either way.
Brogdon triples.
Games they won't go in, some they will. Tonight they're going in.
Derrick Rose drives and scores with the left hand. Katie George was listening in on the Bucks' last huddle. What did you hear, Katie?
Well, Coach Bud got on them in that last huddle because he thought they started the game really, really sloppy. Now, as you can see...
You get better. That's when you change things. He has. He's coming up shooting pull-up threes in transition and making them. A guy who didn't a year ago. It's fantastic.
Stopped the game and said, Mr. Jim, watch this. And he went back to playing. He wanted to prove that he would hit.
And so, of course, he's going to still question. He hasn't done it in games yet. Can he? And so showing somebody that, hey, talking about wanting to get to his actual rotations this game, I think that's an interesting sub.
Well, we talked about watching for that as Wood scores. And you're going to tell me that Minnesota is missing Jimmy Butler.
Oof. Well, if a team is shooting 72% and you're missing
a great defender,
Jimmy Butler might be the best perimeter it appears so far.
Drives, kick, one more pass, beautifully done. DiVincenzo from the corner.
Yeah, those are a little brighter.
Giannis driving, kick, Tony Snell.
Criticized for being a guy who wanted to make his teammates better instead of taking all the shots or forcing the action. Giannis is at that point where he really is doing that same thing.
Jeff Teague for Minnesota. The Bucks lead at 16. Giannis, top of the key. Middleton, three. And Wood, the rebound.
Yeah, the Timberwolves are working for buckets on there, and it seems like the Bucks are getting wherever they want to go.
There's another guy who's going to take advantage of the gaps the offense. Minnesota this year. Christian Wood had the ball behind the arc, drive, scores. It's an and one from
the points than anybody. So they got to like that last possession. If they're going to make him shoot late, get stops.
Bledsoe got in trouble.
Three. So if he can defend, he's a complete player. There's often going to be.
He can do that in traffic too. Forget about the one-on-ones. He can beat four.
Oh, yes.
By Teague. Pass ahead. Bledsoe for Middleton. He finds the cutter. Lopez. The trail. Giannis Towns is the player they would pick first to build a team around. Last year he finished #1 in the category, but the percentage fell to 29%.
Talking about the refs they're trying to put more of his emphasis on freedom of movement. Boy, oh boy, he got hit like 4 times.
A deep catch and score by Taj Gibson. Giannis probably didn't want to pick up a foul. Gibson has 16. Giannis put a little flex on .4 steals. No player in the history of basketball in the NBA. That's a nice score.
Everyone's very aware of how good he is, and I agree with what you're saying. He's only getting better.
Sterling Brown, 3 from the corner with 4 seconds remaining. Josh Okogie.
Yeah, coach.
Bledsoe dribbles through, being chased by Okogie.
Oh, man.
You know what?
I don't know how long Coach Bud's going to let him go, but he really is playing well, making it look easy. Passing up shots and still getting good looks at the rim.
Taj Gibson wanted a whistle. And he gets one. Technical. Barking at the Lopez, bodies up on Karl Anthony Towns. He coughs it up to Middleton. Move, flush, 32. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Teammates better, and it's great to see that he understands that is what is important. What will get him personal success.
Middleton for 3. Well, it has been said, and I don't disagree, that the hiring of Mike Budenholzer was perhaps the best move in the Eastern Conference during the offseason. That's Rose
offensively, but Coach Bud has a reputation of always having top 10 offensive shoes. Another 3 for Middleton. It seems to me that it allows him to play so much better defensively, and oh my goodness.
Yet another triple. Everybody said if he hit 1 or 2 a game, it would open up his game. Taj Gibson rolls it in. It's an and 1. Gibson leaves it for Josh Okogie. From the free throw line, in.
Dante letting him handle it and get comfortable, give him some confidence. He's out there matched up with another rookie right now, so you got to think that's going to give him get scored as bigs to be able to spread that floor and run pick and rolls and these spread guys. It fits what they're doing.
Anthony Tolliver hits the 3.
And he is a shooter. He shoots a beautiful set shot. Form is rock solid. He's a winner. I mean, he shot the ball so well in college, so I look forward to seeing him.
Up 36 points on 3-point shooting alone over Minnesota. And you can add 3. Christian Wood. 3 throws made. Matthew Dellavedova. Pat Connaughton. Wow. 15 points for Christian Wood. The Bucks have made 22 3-pointers.
That's a lot of 3-pointers, boy. I'll tell you, they've been one of the lowest 3-point shooting teams in the league last year, but he's supposed to be there to help that.
Sterling Brown wrestling the rebound away. So just under 9 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. 9 minutes remaining in the preseason for the Bucks and the Timberwolves.
Right? It's not always the best team. I'm not saying they're not, but if you're hot, and they are, they can beat anybody.
Well, they're hot. C.J. Williams.
It's amazing how quickly things can change and how the look of a team and the confidence where they go from finally being a playoff
season games, good for 3rd in the league. And they're right on that number again tonight. So going from last,
there's going to be huge bumps. I think it's going to be easier than it was last year for these guys to play. So we'll see.
Wednesday. Man. Jonathan Stark gives it up. They swing it over. Been very efficient in their practices. It's been very interesting to watch. Pat Connaughton for 3. Milwaukee. Crossover. Darius Johnson-Odom. 2 on him. He kicks it out. 3 for Minnesota.
In our Bucks games, it's crazy. You don't think about it that way, but it's true.
Christian Wood. Wood. 19 again tonight for Wood. Darius Johnson-Odom hits for Minnesota. That's it. How about 143 to 121? Will you take that?